Wow.
Can you? Okay. Well, that was meant to be quite a good um intro there, but it wasn't, was it? It was very, very extremely average. I was on mute. It's been a while since I've done a stream on this channel. Of course, I started my new channel. And yeah, I haven't really given much love to this channel. So I thought we're gonna do a stream. Blake, I saw that as well. The audio chat. It wasn't great audio. You couldn't hear a bloody thing. There is 13 teams that can make the finals this year. I think that's pretty bloody incredible. 13 teams. And what's more astounding to me is one of those teams is Hawthorn. How crazy is that? I did not think at the start of this year I would be saying Hawthorn have got a massive chance of making finals this year. But they do. They do, and I'm pretty bloody excited about it. 13 teams. G'day, Mitchy FN, Footy Star, Blaze, and Unbranded. How are we all going today? I'll read out the teams right now. Hawthorn, Collingwood, Gold Coast Bulldogs, Port Adelaide, Melbourne, GWS, Essendon, Fremantle, Brisbane, Geelong, Carlton, and Sydney. Sydney is already locked in, but they're like pretty much the only team that's locked in. Every other team, starting with Carlton, can make their way out of the 8. If Carlton just start losing games, if Carlton lose like 3 games, 4 games, they can find themselves out of the 8. And they're in second place. How crazy is that? What a crazy, crazy year we are having. And I'm thankful for it because Hawthorn, of course, has finally decided to find form. We're going to go through each team and work out if they can make the 8. I want also your input in the chat as well. We've got a surprising amount of people listening. So I want to make these streams a regular thing. I want to keep streaming on this channel. I want to keep uploading videos on this channel. But I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to stream. A lot easier for me to stream. So we'll just have to see how that goes. We'll start with Hawthorn. Hawthorn, in my opinion, can 100% make finals. I think we're better than a lot of teams right now. This is non-biased as well. Hawthorn is better than Collingwood. We're better than Gold Coast. We're better than the Bulldogs. We're better than Port Adelaide. We are better than Melbourne. We're better than the Giants. We're better than Freo. We're better than Essendon. Are we better than Brisbane? I'd say so. We beat them. So I'd say we're better than Brisbane. I'd say from 4th, I know you can't see what I'm pointing at. From 4th to 12th, we're better than all of them. We're making finals this year. It's happening. I know this is not the right channel to rant about Hawthorn. I should be doing this on Hawker. But it is the right time. We're making finals this year. On next to Collingwood, the reigning premiers. You don't see this too often, we're the reigning premiers. And my phone's going on silent now. You don't see often when the reigning premiers are fighting, clawing for a finals chance, swooping for a finals chance. With the Magpies this year, I've had a bit of a rough year. Didn't start well. They lost to Swans. They absolutely got belted, and it hasn't really steadied out. Would I say Hawk is my main channel now? No, I wouldn't say it's my main channel. But it's acting like it's my main channel, isn't it? Collingwood, I don't know if they can make finals this year. Genuinely, I don't think they can. The way they've been playing, I don't see it happening. I don't see the way Collingwood have been playing, unless they have a massive form reversal. Hawks won't make finals, well, we will. Hawks are making finals this year, and I'm not standing for any Hawthorn hate. Fucking Fremantle's a horrible grass. Sorry, I'd say Danny, don't tell me Hawthorn are making finals if you can't even beat us. Alright? We absolutely belted you. You had no chance. Get on back on track to Collingwood. Collingwood, I don't see it happening. I don't see Collingwood making finals. I think there's more chance of Hawthorn making finals than Collingwood. Personally. That's just personal. I know I'm probably extremely biased, but personally I see us making finals. Oh, you had no Pierce, you had no Darcy. Oh, this and that, Graz. Oh, the wind was too strong. Oh, it was raining the night before. Oh, the grass was too long. The grass was too green. The sky was too blue. Mate, you should have beaten us. You should have beaten us. We could say the same thing. We had Mitchell Lewis out. James Sicily wasn't playing his full potential, mate. He wasn't playing the back line. He was playing the forward line. Seriously. Mate, we beat you fair and square. We absolutely belted you. Anyway. Gold Coast. I don't like Gold Coast. I gotta be completely honest. I don't like Gold Coast. I think Hardwick is being a bit of an idiot. But at the end, like, putting down his team that much in press conferences, I think it does a bit of good for them as well. Hypes them up, pumps them up to play better, and it ended up working. But Gold Coast this year, they're a scary team. If you're playing them at Metricon Stadium. If you're playing them away, it's a free win. If you're playing them at home, you're in a bit of strife. They've got a serious chance of making finals this year. They've got a very serious chance of making finals. This is the biggest chance they've ever had, the biggest opportunity. And I think Gold Coast can do it. I think Gold Coast can make finals this year. You just hope to God the AFL doesn't give them a home final, though, at Gold Coast. Well, it depends where they sit in the ladder. It could happen. And if they get, imagine they get like a home qualifying final. Imagine how crazy that'd be. Mate, they're straight into a prelim, without a doubt. But they've just got to win away. That's the first step. But if Gold Coast do end up making finals, and like they have home finals, it's just going to be nuts. They're not going to lose. Bring the grand final to Metricon at this point. The Dogs. Well, they could have a home final. There's no reason why they can't have a home final. They could quite easily have a home final as well. They've only got to win 3 games. Sounds fair, Granny. I don't know. I see Gold Coast doing quite well in finals if they make it in. The Dogs. Now, the Dogs, off and on, inconsistent. It's the same with every team in the league except Sydney. Extremely inconsistent. Maybe except North Melbourne. They're pretty consistently bad. But Dogs have got so much potential. Oh my God, the Dogs have got so much potential. Bontempelli, Norton, Jamara, literally Liberatore, Caleb Daniel, Rory Lobb when he gets a game. Like, they've got so much potential to be such a great team. And I can see it happening slowly. 2016, that was a youngish sort of team. They're sort of aging. They're getting to that age where all the players are in their 30s. And that's when teams peak. Teams peak when they're in their 30s. Late 30s. Not late 30s. 32, 31, 33. That's when teams peak. When your peak players are 31, 32, 33. Like Richmond, Hawthorn, Collingwood. Teams peak when they get to that age where they're about 31, 32, 33. And it's happening for the Dogs. It's happening. Who's going to win the Luke Jackson Cup? Probably Fremantle. Port Adelaide. Of course, Port Adelaide broke my heart about 3 weeks ago. So, that's not great. But we move on. We move on from there. They're a pretty bloody good team as well. And they're getting to that point as well where all their players are starting to get a bit older. Don't know if it's their year this year. Probably not. Do I see Port Adelaide making finals? Yeah, kind of. They're a win ahead. Kinda. Hawks probably finished 13th and Dockers 2nd. Mate, you just lost to Hawthorn. You just lost to Hawthorn, Graz. I don't care. Sorry about that. We got absolutely no mods in the chat. If both teams were in a granny interstate, it would be Dockers City. Well, obviously, because they're the only interstate teams in the finals at the moment. It's pretty, except for the Giants. Victorian teams were Gods, then SA. I wouldn't say it's an interstate final series. I would not say I'm going to make a big bet. An interstate team will not win the grand final this year. Yeah. An interstate team's not winning the finals this year. The grand final. It's not happening. Flag Cats are on. See, I think Carlton and Sydney are better than the Cats. If we finish fourth, I reckon we'll beat the Swans in the qualifying final. No. You're not beating the I don't think Freo could beat the Swans again, to be honest. I don't think that could happen. Are you going this week? Yes, mate. I don't think in a qualifying final, Freo, Sydney, I'm tipping Freo. I think I'm tipping Sydney. I'm not a Freo hater. I see, Graz is making me out like I'm a Fremantle hater. I'm not a Fremantle hater. I don't enjoy hating on Fremantle. I really like Freo. I like the colours, and I like the jumpers. That's about it. But I'm not a Fremantle hater. I just don't think you're at that peak point. I'd say Freo are about 2 years ahead of Hawthorn, rebuild-wise. Anyway, Melbourne. We'll go on to Melbourne. I don't think Melbourne can make finals this year. I think there are so many teams better than Melbourne, to be honest. I don't think they're that good. I think they've gone down the gutter a little bit. They've wasted too many chances. They've wasted so many chances to win the grand final. At the start of the year, they were my tip to win the whole thing. Do I like Collingwood? I don't really like Collingwood too much. Yeah, I'm not. If we lose them, I won't be too happy. The Giants, coming off last year having a phenomenal year, making the prelim, just losing it. So people say they should have won it. People say they shouldn't have. Bit of a controversial topic. But this year they have not been playing too classy. Haven't been playing too classy at all. Do they make finals? That's a maybe. Put in chat right now. Do Giants make finals? I've got no clue about that, really. I'm 50-50. It's a maybe. Essendon. The word was, they haven't beaten the top team. They come up against Melbourne, who I'm not saying is a bad team. I'm just saying this year they've not been playing too classy. They lose. Do Essendon deserve to be in the top 8? I'm not sure. Have they just been beating the bottom bloody 10 teams? Maybe. I'm not sure about Essendon. Personally, I don't think they're going to make finals this year. I think they're going to have to wait another year. And I'm not saying that, Essendon aren't going to make finals next year, because they probably will make finals next year. They just got to be more consistent. If we lose to you guys this week, it's nearly a certainty we won't make finals. I know. And it's nearly a certainty we will make finals. Win-win situation at the end of the day if Hawthorn win. I don't think they will. GWS beat Richmond, but beating Richmond isn't that much of an achievement. Look, Richmond are a bit shocking this year, so not much of an achievement. We get to Fremantle. The topic of this whole stream is Freo, and we finally get to them. Fremantle, 42 points. Look, unless something stupid happens, I see them making finals. But unless something incredibly stupid happens, I see them making finals. Like if they just start losing games and everyone starts winning, it's going to be a bit dicey. But I see them making finals. I do see them making finals. Brisbane, I I see them making finals again, but I still I think Freo are better than Brisbane, and I think. See, Brisbane have just been winning, haven't they? They've won a lot of games in a row. Maybe Freo aren't as good as Brisbane. I don't know. I'll be happy if we make finals, but quite frankly, it doesn't matter. We probably won't make it far. See, if Hawthorn make finals, I think we would make it far. I'm not biased. Your team beat us in the 1990s grand finals. I'm a Geelong fan as a Hawthorn. Yes, Hawks are going to make finals. That's coming from a Geelong fan. Geelong fans never want to say anything good about Hawthorn. We're making finals. We are making finals this year. We're making bloody history. Geelong, speaking of Geelong are making finals this year. They've shown that they're a strong team. They had a bit of a form slump, and where I was like, a bit dicey. They're back up at the top. I don't think they'll win the grand final, but they're definitely going to make finals. Are they going to finish top 4? Bit iffy on that. But yeah, Carlton and Geelong are now on equal points. How crazy is that? What a crazy year we're living in. Carlton, they're making finals. They're finishing top 4. If they don't finish top 4, something seriously is going wrong in the club. They're probably my premiership shout. Yeah, I'd probably say Carlton winning the premiership this year. That's my number one team I say winning it. I can't think of any team that I'm as confident that they're winning it this year. Sydney is probably my second team. I think Carlton's better than Sydney. We'll just have to see how it goes. This is extremely probably biased, in my opinion. In what way did Freo get robbed? If Freo fans are saying, we got robbed, we got this, we got that. In what way did Fremantle get robbed? Because I can't think of a single way Freo got robbed. I think you got outplayed. Simply outplayed in the last 10 minutes of the game. Outplayed. And it's coming off, Graz, a bit salty on your behalf. Mate, where was the gifted 10 goals? Every time we kicked a goal in the last 10 minutes, it was a beautiful mark. Including Watson's. That's an incredible mark. Talked about it on the Hawker stream about, 20 minutes ago. We've gone back-to-back streams tonight. Back-to-back streams. But yeah. Hello, howdy neighbour. Isn't Nick Watson 5 goals, 20 behinds? Mate, he absolutely kicked an incredible goal. Sure, he has been inconsistent this year, but he kicked an incredible goal to seal it against Fremantle. So, look, you can't be mad about that. He finally kicked an incredible goal, which is what we got him for. And yeah. Here at Menzel, we back Watson. That's going to be it for the stream today, everyone. Last chats in the comments below. Really, anything you want to say. And yeah, we'll end stream there. So, a really impressive turnout today, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Super impressive turnout. Really thankful for everyone who turned out in this first stream back, really. I haven't streamed this channel for a really long time. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Incredibly happy with that. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Oh no, we got a chat here. Who you put in a chat? You look like Hawker.